¿Qué pasa, mi gente? My name is Pedro Millán. I own two SMMA businesses, more than 50 million views, and 100 appointments set, and a Grammy to my name. And today, I'll be running a marathon. I'll probably take some footage down more so as far as in a vlog format, so that way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing overall. But I figured this was just something that I wanted to share on my YouTube channel on top of everywhere else. But here's some things that I've taken into consideration and how it could apply to social media overall and content creation. What I realize with runners in general is that there's a huge level of consistency that you have to abide by in order to get better at the craft. The reason why I say that is because I didn't know how much I had to prepare for this freaking marathon overall, and the little intricacies in between every single step to the next phase of the training journey, if that makes sense. Like, literally, I'm sipping on today, like, coconut water with a little bit of honey because I need enough carbs before the race, and you know what I'm saying? On top of the fact, I'm literally just taking into consideration all the gear that I have. Like, I have a headband, I have some shorts, inner liner. I like rubbed myself all over the place with Vaseline. Like, there's so many things that people don't take into consideration when it comes to running. I mean, it is a sport, so it does make sense, but it's just like content creation. There's like literally so many lid bits and things that you have to learn in order to make it possible, if that makes sense. So the first thing that I've learned from running that could be applied to content creation would essentially be the amount of stuff that you weren't necessarily prepared for, and the stuff that you have to learn, because that you always have to keep learning in order to make yourself better. Like, for me, I've changed the way that I've run as far as the way that I step, as far as running is concerned. I've taken ownership of buying the right equipment. On top of that, just researching on a consistent basis on how to get better. And this is more so kind of like a passion project, more so than anything else. And that might be the situation for a lot of people when it comes to content creation, or if it's just an addition to your business overall. But at the end of the day, what this proved to me is that you never stop learning. And I feel like that's absolutely an amazing quality about running, that it teaches you very quickly that you can apply anywhere in your business, especially with video marketing or content strategy, etc., etc., etc. The second thing that I want to basically bring attention to that I learned from running going into content creation is the fact that the amount of gear that you have to buy. Like I've mentioned before, I literally have a headband, pants liner on top of on top of the pants liner. In addition to, I didn't buy a watch this time. I'm probably gonna buy a Garmin because, to be honest, I'd rather invest my money into things that have to do with my business, like a new camera lens, for example. But the point still stands. I've had to buy gels. I've had to buy coconut water. I've had to buy. What else did I have to buy for running? New shoes. I have 2 new pairs of shoes today. I'm running on a new fresh set of Mizuno Wave Riders 29s, because the 28s were absolutely amazing. They were like my daily shoe to start running. So I figured might as well, use the 29s, and the 29s turned out to be perfect for me. On top of that, just the amount of equipment that you didn't necessarily expect. Like, I was just like, dang, like, I have to get a sleeve now for my knees because I'd be lifting heavy and I need to make sure that my knees are intact just in case. Like, there's so many things, bro. Like, there's so many things. On top of that, it was just like, even look at this. Like, what is this? These are headphones, yo. Like, what is this? Make sense of this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this looks weird. This looks like an oral cleaner or something, like a tongue scraper or whatever. And all these things were bought in order to make my running experience easier. And oftentimes, that's essentially the same case with your camera equipment. Like literally, you're going to buy things that you didn't necessarily expect, but they make your life a little easier. The best example that I could give right now is plates. Like, I forget what these are called, but like essentially like release plates. That's what they're called, release plates. It's like literally, so you have access to your camera and whatever it is that you're mounting it to at a faster pace in comparison, because you want to be able to save time. You have a bunch of release plates here, like this was the one from Condor Blue, etc. This is when it's locked in place, this is when it's not locked in place, etc., etc. So just like a bunch of little stuff, and from anything, from like screws to like little things that you didn't even know you needed, little things that you didn't even expect to buy in the first place. So then it racks up. So if you're going to go into content creation, what I've learned from running is that you have to prepare. You have to prepare for the amount of money that you're going to be spending on this specific craft, because just like running, there's gonna be something. There's gonna be something everywhere. Like with running, at least it's like if it's not nutrition, it's shoes. If it's not shoes, it's activewear. If it's not activewear, it's training. If it's not training, it's education. Like there's a bunch of different things that you're going to be paying that you don't even realize. And I just want to make note that all this is kind of like in tandem. And then the last thing is there's so much time by yourself in running. And I feel like it's the same with content overall, because nobody's asking you to make a channel. Nobody's asking you to make content. Nobody's asking you to come on camera. You're doing it your damn self. So then you should get comfortable with being alone, you know? Comfortable with being alone on the journey to where you're trying to go. Because, for example, like with running, like I'm gonna run a marathon today. I'm running that ish myself. Nobody's gonna run alongside me. I asked my business partner to run this with me, but he was too chicken-ish for even just trying to get into a race. Like he did a 10K. That's like nothing. That's 6 miles. This is 26.2 miles that I'm gonna be running myself. You know what I'm saying? And I bring this to your attention because you have to be comfortable with being alone. There are people in your life that are going to be like, man, that's crazy. Like every person that I've told that I'm going to run a marathon, people are like, yo, that's crazy. Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not an average person. You're not an average person to be wanting to do this sort of thing. Whether it be running, whether it be swimming, whether it be active stuff, whether it be getting into content for your business, you're not a normal person for doing this. It's not normal that we have to get on camera on a consistent basis in order to improve our business and improve our lives. It's not normal. We've seen that time and time again through Casey Neistat, through Mr. Beast, through all these other influencers that are still going today. And it's time to take a little bit of ownership and realize that like you're doing something that's very abnormal. So then take pride in whatever it is that you're doing. And I mean, don't tell everybody that you're better than them or anything like that, or maybe a little, I don't know. But if don't tell everybody that you're better than them, but take pride in the stuff that you're doing. And as you approach the journeys or the I guess the goals that you're trying to achieve with your journey overall, just take into consideration like, dang, I did that ish. You know what I'm saying? Because most people wouldn't, and most people won't. So there's something to say in that. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel overall. And I would really appreciate it because I literally put videos out like this every single day. I literally put either 1 or 2 videos every single day. And if you need more help as far as personal branding is concerned, literally click the first link in the description in order so that we can set up a call overall to talk about helping you with your personal brand. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Wish me luck. Peace.